Hi, this lesson will be used using Nearpod. Nearpod is an online interactive presentation tool. This tool helps add a layer of interactivity and feedback to slideshow style lessons. This gives students the opportunities to interact with each other and receive immediate feedback from the host, which usually is the teacher, by having them to do things such as draw on maps, draw on diagrams, or simply the slides that have been embedded within the presentation, similar to what you will see in just a moment. Students are able to respond to poll questions, use post-it notes features, or even add images to collaborate with each other. Within these interactive lessons, students are able to take multiple choice quizzes and participate in gamified challenges that this particular tool offers for educators. This is a great tool for teachers that are very creative and that are interested in taking their instruction to the next level as far as engagement. Many challenges include the time frame that it takes for educators to sort of jump in and sort of learn the ins and outs of this platform, because it can be tedious with all of the features that are embedded in this particular tool. Also, there are several features that are included with Nearpod, only a few of the features are free. And so when it comes down to getting certain types of subscriptions or using many of the different features, there may be a fee involved. Here we have a second grade phonics lesson that satisfies the Georgia Standards of Excellence, allowing students to identify words with different spelling patterns, in this case, adding Y to base words. This particular lesson also satisfies the ISTE student standard that challenges students to use different ways and take on active roles where they could demonstrate how they are competent in meeting certain learning goals. For this lesson, the learning target is I can read, write, and decode words with Y ending. This lesson begins sort of jogging the background knowledge that students will need by simply going over base words and then what the words look like, adding the Y with many examples for the students to read. The hook to engage students for this lesson is a video, and I think that this will be a terrific way to engage students because videos have the power to evoke strong emotions that encourage viewers, in this case the students, to engage, to follow along and just to participate. And videos have a unique way, especially with songs, to keep the students' attention a little longer than a traditional lecture style. The rest of the activities include exceptions that students will sort of follow through using different graphics and posters. Students will have a chance to warm up and engage, sort of assess their own learning and what they know, where they will simply look at the base words and add Y based on what they learned from the video and the examples in the beginning. Students will also have a chance to show what they know in a different format. In this particular case, they will have to record themselves reading the decodable aloud, and this allows second grade teachers to assess the fluency that the students may have while reading. And so students will read this particular decodable with this focus skill, and they will read with annotation and expression. Or students also have the second option if they aren't able to access the audio button in this particular presentation. They could also use the link leading to a flip grid. And then there are more options for students to write and or draw to show what they know to meet the learning goal here. As this lesson wraps up, this lesson and this online interactive presentation tool allowed me to understand that the more engaged the students are in the lesson, the more participation teachers tend to get. And also it makes it exciting for teachers to be able to give feedback because it allows students to take ownership and to choose ways that they feel comfortable to show what they know.